Hello guys, Vengeance are here. Welcome back to the channel. It's patch day. So while I get this all loaded, I've got all these tabs open up here. But while I do that, go sub if you're not subbed. Like, all that fun stuff. Helps me out, helps the channel out. Now, on to the patch notes. 166 updates, 3.36 gigabytes. Big patch, lots of updates. The Magnus is here. It looks like a fun update, but it is quest lock. So they've added the Magnus in. It's a main quest line. You got to have the other main quest lines done before you can do it. Depending on which part you're trying to do, you got to complete these quests here. Looks like you got to do most of the main quest, and it says some of it'll be after you do Serenity and Calpheon. Balanos, Serendia, Calpheon, and then looks like Everfrost, so probably the newest one as well. So I'll have to go do main quest before I can actually get any footage of this, but they've given a little preview into it. You go speak to Eileen and Emma, Bartali, and Velia, and then it kind of goes from there. You're going to meet this Wuju guy, the custodian of the Magnus. And from what I've seen, reading through the patch notes, your gear doesn't matter because you get special gear that you use inside the Magnus. You can't enter if you're in a party or platoon in a duel. Non-class weapon, so basically like a matchlock fishing rod. Can't take trade goods in there. You can't have 0 karma or less than 0 karma. You can't be a fugitive. Can't have forced PvP on, and you can't be a trial character. Those will keep you from entering the Magnus. So there are abyssal pockets. They branch off, and you get trials. If you're in there for more than an hour, you get kicked out, and there's a 1-minute wait time. Cool. And like I said, there's exclusive gear. You can't use your other gear, so you have to get special gear. I guess so it's kind of normalized in the AP DP department. Doesn't look like, from this screenshot, doesn't look like you can upgrade any of it. And it has certain crystals, apparently. And once you do the main quest line, you can actually get a piece of pin boss gear, which is cool. I haven't decided what I'm going to get yet. I think I'm going to go with probably the Griffin, which is going to be... I think I'll get it and replace my current Griffin helm. I'll have to pull Kaffir's out of it because of the fact that my Griffin's helm doesn't have my character's name on it or my family name on it. So I'll probably do that. The other big... So there's several big things. First is the pin boss gear. You get it when you do it. Cool. But I think the helmet or the dim tree is going to be best because you can switch it over to Fallen Guard or Labresca when you enhance it to Kaffir's Tent, and then you can register it on the market, so it basically negates the fact that you can't register it. So that'll be good. The other thing that they've added is you can fast travel to major cities through the Magnus. So you can, once you've unlocked it, you can basically teleport. Fast travel. But the caveat with that is that depending on distance, it's going to cost you. The most I've seen listed through here, like there's a couple that are pretty high, or like 15, there's 11.5, but I saw a 14. Yeah, there's a 14.8. So if you're traveling across the region, it could cost you up to 15 million silver in a couple of spots. The third big thing is remote access to storage, which my initial question is, I haven't been in game yet, so I don't know how this is going to work, but what's the point of having a storage made then, if you can do this? Like, blah, blah, blah. They're all connected. All inventories can be accessed from any region. You can move and store all inventory items from storages across all regions through a storage keeper NPC as you proceed with the main quests. Move and store, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they put that twice. So you can go from Olvia, pull it into your inventory, and then pull it out of your inventory and dump it into Velia. Okay, sure. This feature is only available in regions that are lit up on the map, not available in Muiquin and Port Rap. You cannot transport trade items, exchange items, treasure items, ornate spirit essence or doors, spirit essence, and basic potions. So you can't do potions. You can't do items that you would exchange for something else, like the events items that you exchange stuff. Treasure items, I don't know what falls under that category, and anything that's a trade item, it sounds like. So it's kind of limited, but it's still, so I guess storage maids and stuff would still be useful. I don't know. I'll have to give that a look. However, it's going to be a little bit for me because I still have main quest to do before getting there. The other thing that I thought was cool is you get a new skill. So once you do the main quest with all the following quests here, you get a family quest, and then you get this quest, and then the revelations, and then you can go through once per character. And once you get the revelations quest, you can do the Abyssal Revelation, and then learn the new skill. So that's cool. So you get a secret book, and Armstrong's skill guide one day, and you'll get a new skill. It replaces one of your current absolute skills. Okay, and then the other part of that is as you go through the main quest line, you open up these things called Abyssal Veins, and you get rewards, basically. It looks like the Balanos one is probably the best. You get 500 crons, a 120 stack, and a value pack. The other ones are kind of just novelties things, you know, nothing too fantastic. Still nice to have. Now they got a few titles here you can get from doing it. Monster's kind of a cool title, I think. Exhausted's kind of funny to me. And then, well. It's kind of funny. Warriors apparently can get a special title. Okay. Events I'll talk about here in a second. The other one thing I want to talk about is the class changes, and that's mostly just the skill. So you can read through that here. You have to have at least 16 skill points extra. And it looks like you get a unique skill per class, and then whatever your class is. Okay, Warriors, Severing Thrust, and it replaces Deep Thrust. You can still use the skill that it replaces if you put it on your quick slot hotbar near hotkeys or shortcut keys, whatever you want to call it. Ranger gets Binding Arrow, replaces Crescent Kick. Sorceress gets Dark Tendrils, replaces Signs of Agony. Berserker gets Time to Rock, replaces Beast Roar. Tamer gets Dark Galor. Replaces Flurry of Kicks. Music gets Mountain Divide, replaces Blunt Kick. Maywa gets Razorblade Corolla, that's kind of cool. Replaces Blunt Kick. Valkyrie gets Gladius Glorai, replaces Flurry of Kicks. They also adjusted the amount of SP consumed on the Prime Judgment of Light. Kunoichi gets Hidden Dagger Jutsu, replaces Throwing Kick. Ninja gets Covert Cutthroat, replaces Throwing Kick. Now Wizard, I don't know what it replaces. I'm assuming that it's going to be the same as the Witch. Now, Rain of Fire looks pretty damn cool, and I'm a wizard, so I play a wizard, so I'm more interested in it than the other skills, but that looks pretty cool. And again, it's close range. And it gets forward guard. Okay. I'm assuming it replaces dagger stab because the witch counterpart gets earth and eruption, which looks pretty cool too. It might be cooler than the rain of fire. It looks pretty damn cool in the animation. But it replaces dagger stab, so I'm assuming it's the same for the wizard, which I never use dagger stab on my wizard anyway. Dark Knight gets Blooming Black Rose, replaces Darkness Burst. Striker gets Heart and Soul, replaces Sweeping Kick. Mystic gets Hurricane Kick, replaces Adamantine. Lawn gets Fatal Attraction, replaces Berated Ghost. Archer gets Double Tap, replaces Wrath of Nature. Shy gets Stick to Me, and replaces Come Out, Come Out. Guardian gets Gatecrasher, and replaces Strike Down. Ashen. the way that... the way this character's name, Ashen, always makes it sound like you have a lisp. Owl's Command, and it replaces Halady Throw. Nova gets Queen's Gambit, replaces Counter Gambit. Sage gets Dimensional Compression, replaces Compress Illusion. Corsair gets Vigor Rush, replaces Sea Prowler. And Dracania gets Brimbolt Annihilation and replaces Mark Thenon's Breath. We got a little bit of other contents that they've done. Same with the chat groups and stuff. You can read through that. Okay. They've made a little bit of an improvement on these stuffed heads. They can be used to compete. I don't know what that means. Change certain objectives in the Halloween adventure log. So you got this. I think it probably means that it's got a little bit easier. This one's the same as before, and this one's the same as before, but they've changed it a little bit. Which that reminds me, I need to go do the Halloween adventure log just to get the benefits from it. Okay, they changed that monster to go back into hiding. They've changed some quest knowledge for the season stuff. Spooky Playground is now open, which is part of the event stuff. They've changed some background and sound on the NPCs, so there's that map there. Made a little bit of changes to the UI. So they took away Elvia warnings, I guess. Since now you can pretty much... So you can go through the UI to go to Elvia in any realm except for the first realm where the node wars and stuff are on every server. So they don't really need these indicators anymore. They applied some UI optimization. They did some stuff to the website. And then there's some other things that they modified and changed here. You can read through those. I'm not going to read all of them, but just some other small things that were created, issues that were created with the update. All right, we're going back to the events. Through all of this. Scrolly. Sorry if my voice is a little less than smooth today. I spent the better part of yesterday out in the cold, and let me tell you, it has gotten cold here in the Midwest. Okay, so we've got a couple of things. I'm not going to go over some of these because it wouldn't let me load it, but the Spooky Playground event has started. Cool. Roll the dice in there, get items with Halloween exchange coupons. Decorate your residence. It's basically an event. Decorate your residence and then post it with some screenshots. You can get some rewards for doing that, which is cool. Fun stuff. Now, one is BDO versus Halloween. It's another event. You just got to share your post. Cool. So you basically show this, and then you show your Halloween version, right? And you got to post it before and after Halloween season. And then there are the rules. You get a pumpkin outfit box. Okay, cool. That I don't care so much about, but these do. So you can do these quests, and you get Halloween exchange items and different things. Where are the Halloween exchange things? You get daily buffs, which is cool. I'm not a big fan of Halloween, so I'll probably skip this one. But it does look like a pretty cool event. You can get some pretty good stuff out of this. I want to see where the Halloween exchange. Give me just a second. Now I may do the adventure log. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Okay, so here's what you exchange. Halloween exchange coupons that you can get the following things. Once per family. Storage butler, transaction butler. You can get a mod transformation scroll, and you can get a prop set. That's once per family. The other things you get: Marnie's unstable fuel, cosplay box, a lighting box, and then the tier 9 horse mats, and then cronstones. And you can no limit on those. So that might be fun if you need some of that stuff. But there's the link up at the top for that event. Done with that one. Which way to innocence? Defeat the MK12. What do you get from it? You get transfer. Okay, so you get transformation scrolls. And then there is a schedule for each one. Isabella's going to appear after maintenance on the 26th, so next week. What do we need to do about this? Okay, so it's like a big boss battle. And you got to transform to take him down. Different things. What do you get when you destroy him? Blah, blah, blah. So these are the instructions on how to actually beat him. Because they made it so complicated, they actually have to give you directions on how to fight the boss. And you can get these things. You can get different black stones, hard sharps, orange dyes, purple dyes, Marnie's fuel. So basically the same thing you would get for exchanging the Halloween coupons and different things like that. And cool. That's a cool little event. Isabella, which I don't know what that is. They haven't added it yet. I don't know if that's different than last year. Non-stop season hot time. This is what I am. This is what I'm interested in. Okay, so until December 7th. Good grief, 24-hour hot time until December 7th. That's a long time. Combat XP plus 300%, skill XP plus 50, life XP minus trading is 30%. I was hoping they would give, okay, that makes more sense. It applies only to season servers. Well, so that kicks the rest of us out that's not playing season. Doesn't apply to quest. It does stack, they don't stack with other hot times. And so it's basically applies on characters 51 and above, but only on season servers. Okay, cool. So that doesn't really help us out. Now, I tried clicking on these, but it says access denied, and it just takes us to the announcements page. So I don't know. I guess that's just to do with the Magnus, which, cool. We went over the Magnus. Same with this Twitch drops. It doesn't let me look at it yet, so I'm guessing they haven't published it. This is we already went over BDO versus Halloween. We went over the Black Spirit thing. We went over this as well for the decorating. Yeah, we already went over that. So the last thing we need to do is this one. Orange, purple dice galore. How do we get these dice? Play for 30 minutes. Okay, so it's in the challenges tab. You can get a ton of rewards. Each time you complete a lap, you get Artisan Memory. Lap 1, you get 5 purple die. Lap 2, you get 5 orange die. Lap 3, you get a Shikatu Shiny Box Combat. And lap 4, you get a Shikatu Shiny Box Life. So that's cool. Participate in that. That goes until the 16th of November. And of course, you can get all the kinds of rewards here. From those, you get sweet pumpkin candy and different candies and stuff. And you can exchange the pumpkin candies for different things. Cronstones, Hard Black, Crystal Shards, Advice of Ox 20, Sharp Crystal Shards, Refreshing Pumpkin Candy, Advice of Ox 30, and Advice of Ox 40. And then once per family, you can get a Black Spirit Scowling Pumpkin Box, which gives you 30 to 40 sharps, 80 to 100 hards, and an 80 stack. The refreshing candy you can exchange for more sweet pumpkin candy, or the tier 9 fruits for the tier 9 mats for the tier 9 horses. You can get cronstones. Those are unlimited. The once per family exchange is going to be a box that will give you more tier 9 mats, and then you can get 4 mystical feathers up to 5 times per family. And then even after the event ends, you can still exchange. So this is a cool little event. You don't have to do anything but just collect your challenges and play the Black Spirit Adventure. Fun stuff. The rest of this is all about the Abyss Magnus. And then the last thing we got here is the Create Your Own Story. It's just basically a post. And you screenshots. Basically, you're creating a comic. You make your own story from Magnus, and that goes until November 2nd. Here are the rules. Grand prize winner, you can get a custom storage box, Shikatu furniture set, golden gallery figurine, and some item collection. Increased scrolls, the runner-ups get 1 of each. Custom storage box, Shikatu shelf, bookshelf, sorry, obsidian crystal bracelet, and then 10 item collection increased scrolls. And then if you participate, you get 5 collection increased scrolls. And they got a little video giving you 10 things you need to know about it. 2 weeks after the event end, they can change that schedule. That's when they'll announce the winner. You get disqualified if they find you used another person's creation to participate. You know, just limited liability stuff, basically. And then you got form rules that they have posted as well. So there is that. That's patch notes. Looks like we got a few good things. So we got quick travel, new content with the Magnus, free pin. Okay, let me reorder that. So we got more content with the Magnus quest line. As a result, we get a free pin, boss gear. You get fast travel, which still costs silver based on distance. You get remote access to other region storage, and you get a new skill. So enjoy the content. Lots of rewards for the different events and the quest lines, and pretty exciting stuff. Pearl Abyss is doing a very good job with all the updates recently. It may not be a huge content update, but it's still content updates. Most games will save and roll out expansion packs, Black Desert seems to roll them out in small iterations, spread out instead of doing it all at once. So I appreciate that. Still waiting for another region. I think this is kind of a band-aid. They always release regions and then the content locusts come in and fly through all the content and then sit around bored again because they do all the content in 3 hours because instead of actually reading the quests and taking their time. And then they complain that the game is dead. But, you know, that's how it goes. So there you go. There's patch notes, and that's all I got. So, as always, hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, as always, until next time, see you.